Do you think that these what did you call it, scrupulosity and the like? I don't mean mental disorder. That's too strong. But what did you refer to it as? You had like anxiety and these sorts of things.
Mental illness.
Mental illness. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think this is more common these days because of maybe social media? I don't mean to give you the answer. Maybe that's not it.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I definitely think social media plays a role because we're isolated and we're very social beings. Social media is contradictory. It's isolated
oxymoron.
media.
Right. That's good.
Because in reality, yeah, we might be interacting with people, but where's the actual interaction? You know, you're texting somebody, but you're not seeing their face. You're not communicating, really. They can't hear the tone of your voice. So many things would be fixed if you just called somebody on the phone or like you video chatted somebody and they could see your voice or they could hear.
Yes, I know what you mean.
They could hear your voice and they could like see your facial expression. Text messages, they don't know what you're trying to say.
They're tone deaf.
Like for guys, they can literally just be like, yeah, okay, I'll meet, like, they'll say, yeah, okay, I'll meet you at the restaurant in 10 minutes, you know? And we'll be like, oh my gosh, he hates me.
Yeah, funny.
But like for women, we'll be like, okay, sweetie, I'll meet you at the restaurant in like 20 minutes. I'm just getting my hair done, LOL. And they'll be like...
Imagine if I said that. Imagine, you know how women are always like, I'm getting my hair done. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good.
You could do it with your beard. You're like, I'm getting my beard done.
Oh, gosh. No, I know what you mean. Text is tone deaf. But that's actually a good argument against sola scriptura, right? Because you could take any sentence. I like the one Pat Madrid used. He said, I never said you stole my wallet. Right? You say that and you think you know what that means, but then you emphasize any of those words and you change it. I never said you stole my wallet. Or I never said you stole my wallet. Or I never said you stole my wallet.
So true.
Or I never said you stole. Like, it's infinitely interpretable. Almost.
English is horrible in general. Yeah. But yeah, it's so true. Like, there's so much confusion. And that's the beauty of, you know, how God created us to be able to speak and communicate through, you know, body posture, through eye contact, through hand movements, through tone of voice.
You lose all that.
Yeah.
So do you find that the women who watch your shows and men, are they kind of resonating with what you're talking about as you kind of maybe, do you encourage people away from social media, or is that's probably not what you, it's part of your story, but it's not like that's what you harp on, like me.
I feel like it's hard because social media has been integrated into our society so much now that if you don't have it,
you're a social leper by the time you're 5, unless you're homeschooled.
I was homeschooled, but yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. And it was one of those things that, like, I don't want my kids to have social media or anything.
Yeah, don't do it.
Until, like, they're, like, 18.
Yeah.
But
don't do it.
I know that things happen. But the thing is, like, I know what social media did to me as a 13-year-old when Instagram first came out and YouTube started ticking off and everything. I was engulfed by it as a 13-year-old.
I was seeing something on Instagram the other day because I downloaded it again, as I said, for the Cigar Lounge. And it's so bad. I hate it so much. Like, I don't have to pretend to hate it to be cool. I actually just hate it and deleted it. And here's why. Like, there was this one video, you know, they suggest things to you, and it was a woman, and she walks out on her porch and she looks over this peaceful scene. I'm like, this woman set her camera up and then pretended she had a phone-free morning.
Yeah. That's literally what I think too.
But she was doing so good. Yeah.
So then I set my camera up and I did the same thing.
Yeah, totally. Just like these boys who pretend they're in fights, like you said, or something.
Somebody had to set that camera up.
Or the worst, I'm so glad that phones didn't exist when we got married. All these bloody people hugging and spinning on beaches.
Exist. I know you're saying that we're really old, and we are old, but phones did exist.
Okay, fair enough. Phones existed, just not smartphones. Yeah.
Just to clarify, like, he's like 98 years old.
Yeah.
Good for 98 though.
Good.
He looks
Thank you. Yeah. Not for 38, but great.
For 98.
Yeah.
It's so true though. I think also because, like what you're saying, I took theater classes for about 4 years. I was in orchestra for 8 and I took theater class for 4. So as soon as I was done with orchestra, I would go to theater until like 11 p.m. And I took so many theater classes. So now in movies, I can't even enjoy movies because I'm like,
I see what they're doing.
Somebody did that. And like, I can tell when somebody's not acting well. I'll be like, faking, you know? And I'm like, acting is fake, right? So now I can't really enjoy movies because when I see somebody, I know exactly what they did. I know how they set up the camera. I know the angles.
Interesting. Are you like that, Neil? Because you studied this stuff. Are you like that when you watch movies? Do you find yourself getting out of your...
I mean, it's usually just like a matter of, that was a really, that was a really cool shot.
Interesting. But even that takes you out of the moment, right?
It does.
A little bit. I mean, for me, it's not so much taking me out of the moment. It's like a layer of of the art, I guess. But
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, not that men and women are different, but it's crazy. It's crazy how much detail, because I'll look at somebody's outfit and I'm like, somebody had to plan that outfit. It's like a Disney Channel original movie character outfit, where it's like leopard print on top of like neon yellow on top of skinny jeans and like high boots and tons of bracelets. And I'm just like, somebody had to go into their wardrobe and pick that out.
You wore that literally 2 weeks ago.
That's actually not a lie. I did.
Oh, that's funny. You're not joking.
I'm not kidding.
It
She
would have been a
sent me
great
picture
joke.
of her outfit. I said, you look like a Disney Channel original character. I don't know why. What is wrong with you today? I said, you're not allowed to walk out the house like that.
It was too late.
Questioning your
It was
mental
too late.
status.
You're like, I'm out of the house. Run alert.
I had like hot pink shorts and like a
was so
leopard printed tank.
Okay.
It was not a good. It
These
was a
are things
homeschool moment.
I've never struggled with.
No. You're
Yeah.
like, should I wear this black shirt or
This
that black shirt?
I love
Yeah.
it. It's so true. I mean, somebody had to look at that and go like, we're using that for this movie.
I see.
And I mean, I looked at that in my closet and I'm like, I'm wearing that. So it obviously happens. But with the theater knowledge, it's like, now that I look at like social media and stuff, I do the same thing. I'm like, she set that camera up at this
I
angle so
see.
it would.
Yeah. But see, just because something has been so integrated into modern society, it doesn't mean we shouldn't be lepers. It doesn't mean we shouldn't not use it. You know?
I think there's a balance.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's a balance where it's like I always tell people, I'm like, are you addicted to social media? And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm addicted to social media. But the thing is like, there are things we can do. So I don't know if you know Timmery from Trending with Timmery.
Oh, she's lovely.
She's awesome.
I've met her before.
She's really sweet.
Okay.
I had her on my podcast in season 2, and we talked about how we spend our time as Catholics and how social media takes up a lot of time. And even if it necessarily seems like you're soaking up good Catholic content, it's still a waste of time. You could be reading a book. She doesn't have a TV, which I think is awesome. I'm not there yet, but
Baby steps.
you know, yeah. But that's the thing is like, we can definitely have a balance though, where, you know, maybe you don't have social media on your phone. It's only accessible on your laptop or computer.
That's right.
You know, I tweeted from my computer and I got bullied for it. So
Why?
maybe not, because people can see where you tweet from.
Really?
Yeah.
I know nothing.
They're like, oh, Android for like Twitter for Android, or Twitter from computer, or Twitter for
Someone
iPhone.
bullied you for tweeting from your computer?
couple people.
Ah,
They were just
humans
like-
are the worst people.
They were like, what happened to your phone? And I was just like, you know what, guys? I don't have it. It's
Yeah,
not on
we
my
are
social
in
media.
so different universes. Like you
It's
and I live in
crazy.
different universes.
It's the age gap.
It is. That's totally what it is. It's the age gap plus the advance of technology while I was doing other things like having kids. We live
Honestly-
in different universes.
Honestly, that was
Which
probably
is
more
fine.
productive.
But what's that, having kids? or-
yeah.
But imagine that. Okay, so what?
Reproductive.
You're what? 15 years apart.
Yeah.
Y'all are 15 years apart. Imagine other people that are that much older,
Yeah.
right? So like,
Yeah,
But
you'll
what's
feel like this
crazy-
too in 15 years, just so
Probably.
you
but
know.
someone 15 years older than you wouldn't have
That's
that.
right, because of the advance of technology. That's exactly
But
right.
you'll have it with someone 15 years younger.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does, because like I wasn't raised on social media. I didn't have social media. I had flip phone growing up until I was like 13. So
Good parents.
Yeah,
Yeah, good for them.
and I got lost, and that's the only reason I got a phone, because I got lost.
Thank you very much for watching that clip. Before you go, do us a favor, click like, click subscribe, and if this really meant something to you, help us out by sharing it.